Hey, everybody, come on in. Welcome to Noir Bar. Come on in, take a seat. Place your orders with the bartender. That's me. And, I'll have a good time. And joining me at the bar tonight, as always, all the way from the other side of the planet, it's Far. How are you? How are things in Atheist Hell?
Well, first of all, I thought we settled this. I'm in purgatory.
Right.
It's like, I'm fine.
That's right. We decided it's the core of the country continent of Australia that is, in fact, Atheist Hell. The outer regions of Australia, where the majority of the Aussies live, that is purgatory.
We are the guardians of hell.
That's right. And Western Australia specifically is where the gluttons
pass
go.
through us in order to... Okay. Fun. All right.
She posted pictures of her eating a thickly battered, deep-fried Mars bar.
Yeah, oh, God. That thing was so fucking battered. Like, you don't even know. Like,
I do know. I saw the pictures. Like, what do you...
thick-ass layer of batter on it. It's like, Jesus Christ. I didn't realize it was that thick.
It was wrapped up in a package, and as soon as we get it open, it's like, oh my God. On it. And also joining us at the bar, and I believe he's been here before, is Sam. Sam, how you doing?
I'm not so bad. I'm not so bad. A little directed by the fact that it's to be a
choppy chop what?
Hold on here.
Hold on.
Okay, there we go.
What happened?
How does this sound? Are we better?
Are
we
you
good?
Better? Yes, we are good.
We can hear you. So.
Okay, good. Sorry, yeah. I was my internets were momentarily distracted that the bartender appears to be. So that might just be the look of it. Hello, everybody. How are we doing?
Doing all right.
Doing all right.
Hold on here. I want to go chat.
Like, oh my God, you're showing it.
Well, yeah. Well, not quite yet. Hold on, I haven't put it up on screen. Let me and display capture. There it is. There is the deep fried Mars bar that Far was enough of a gluttonous glutton to consume. She ate the whole thing.
It tasted good. That's the strange part about it.
Look at that fucking thing. Oh.
I mean, yeah, sure. I could feel like the grease entering my veins with every bite I took of it, but it was
good. They really did batter it though. I mean, it's almost got a weird, what's the word? What do the Japanese call their deep frying, battering thing? Help me out here. I've been drinking. Tempura. It's got so many flakes and things sticking off of the side. Like, look, let me show you something. The Mars bar actually ends here. You can see this is all cavity. You know, this whole end here is nothing but a giant chunk of deep fried batter hanging off the end. It's like, my God.
Yeah.
Scotland salutes.
I'm failing to see the problem here.
Well, I'm just your heart has the problem.
I mean, I'm not gonna eat like another one of this year. This is like a once a year thing. I'm thinking, you know, it's like Jesus Christ. Yeah, I liked it, but I think I like living a bit more.
Really? Why?
His instincts, I guess.
I don't know.
I don't think you'll be able to eat another one of those things. This year, your stomach will, journey north and file divorce proceedings against the mouth.
Yes. Where's Happy Bird? Happy Bird should be here for this. There he is. There he is. There's our little Happy Bird.
I don't understand what's so bad about this.
Because this is American state fair food. This isn't for you.
But the fish and chip place sold it.
And that somehow makes it right.
Yes.
If they sold deep fried bass salts and crack rocks, would that make it all right too?
Well, no, because that's illegal.
But I could tell you
one of those isn't food, and the other one is just straight up illegal. So no, it's not the same thing.
We'll chalk up the deep fried Mars bar to the legitimizing and vindicating power of capitalism.
Yeah, let's go with that. Got to be some kind of explanation for that thing. All right, hold on. We're going to just veer off the Twitter. Okay. I love how people are just laughing at you and asking, so how was it? And so forth.
Yeah, right.
Not a regular. Well, thank you for showing up anyway. Thank you for the $2. Polly, how did you manage to be late? Not just at AAA, but to your own stream. Are you secretly black? My melanin content is none of your business, sir. You know what the problem is that we're coordinating time travel amongst many people from various corners of the globe here. I am, of course, I'm in the greatest country in the world, shining city, beacon on the hill that it is, right? And then Far's down there in atheist hell, Australia, and purgatory, centered around atheist hell. Land of drop bears and everything that's trying to kill you, a current continent-wide mouse infestation, poisonous marsupials, and sand dunes that it's illegal to body slide down.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
see? Really? I didn't make that up. That's a true
why
thing.
Why would you do that? Yeah, it is.
What do you mean, why would you do that? It's there. It's like, it's like skiing. Why ski down a hill? Because it's there. Why would you slide down a sand hill? Because it's there.
No, skiing sucks. Fuck skiing.
You've been skiing. What do you mean?
Yeah, I've been skiing, so I can say it sucks.
You're just mad because your dad pushed you off the hill.
I am still salty. Look, I fucking injured myself doing that. My knee was fucked. I was not happy.
I'm amazed I remember that story. You told me that like 2 years ago. He just pushed me off the hill.
Well, it was like we got up there, right? And like we were like both like, yeah, I'm gonna go skiing. It'll be so fun. I stand up there, like the skis on. I'm like 12 as well. Keep that in mind. I'm a fucking 12-year-old looking down this hill, and I'm like, no, I don't think I want to do this. And Dad just pushes me down the hill. And it was fine until I got to the bottom. That's where like it all tripped up. But fuck skiing.
And then, of course, Sam there is coming live from the land of, well, let's see, surrenderers, collaborators,
cheesemakers, cheese
eaters, very particularly geographically located white sparkling wine, champagne, champagne, get it right.
Ah.
He's from France, but much like Captain Picard, it sounds British. It's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. But we do have that same sort of attitude. Not why it's there, except we apply it to our meat. Why would you eat that? Because it's there. Snails. Why would you eat those?
Have you ever had an actual bisque made from scratch, Sam?
Frequently.
Really?
Every day. No, not that frequently. Yes, I have.
Every day. I don't know. I picture maybe there's a bisque booth on every corner. I don't know. I did not know that bisque actually contains seashells in it. Like if it's a lobster bisque, has actual lobster shells in it. Excuse me.
It's if it's made properly, yes.
So if you ever have a bisque chat, you can rest assured that you are enjoying a broth that's actually full of tiny suspended bits of lobster shell or crab shell. Weird, huh?
So you will enjoy the taste of crunch. Got it.
That's right. Calcium for you. Okay, sorry, Sam. You were saying.
No, it's just if you're up for the bisque, remember, it's shellfish not to indulge.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Okay.
I see why Jerry Lewis was a hit.
I mean, go on.
Jesus Christ. So just looking over chat to see who's all here. I think we picked a bad time to stream. There's not many people showing up, but that's okay. People will listen over multiple days going ahead. Mostly people making fun of me for starting late. Yeah, okay, I started late, all right. It was later than planned. I had to get the stream ready for y'all. I will not apologize for
Also,
making
what do
sure
you
there's an
expect?
enjoyable stream for you.
So what do you expect? It's Polly. It's kind of known. No
Well,
offense.
But yeah, it's not like this is new.
Right?
Fuck. Kiever Dam is here. Bryce is here. Leo Prime's here. T. Thomas is here. Someone named Upside Down Harlot's here. Great.
Yeah, what a bitch.
Yeah. All right.
Right.
Oh,
What
yeah.
a for?
You stay away from that upside down harlot. I hear she shits on people's arms.
Oh, god damn it.
I've been looking for a way to work that in for 3 Noir Bars now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And I never escape from just Drunkle's random ass. Whatever the fuck that even was.
Shitting on
That
people's
was a-
arms, that's going to follow you around.
Yeah, that's gonna haunt me forever, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Drunkle. Very cool.
Yeah. And where's he tonight, you might ask?
That's why I bring it up.
He's at a gay bar.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is he actually at a gay
He is.
bar? Well, is he at least having a good time?
I would assume so. I don't know.
I mean,
He's having a very gay old time.
Yeah, I mean, the very notion of a gay bar confuses me, much less a leather gay bar, but that's where he went, so I...
A leather gay bar. Can a floating head even...
Yes. It's a leather face
Hellcat
mask.
helmet.
Like one of those
Oh, God.
one of those Headman masks, you know what I mean? Headman,
Oh,
see, it
God.
works. He's at a gay bar. It's just...
Give me a second. Give me a second.
All right, so we're gonna get into some things here. Oh, you know what we didn't get to put together far? A game.
But... Oh yeah, we didn't.
Did you bring a game? You brought a
No.
game, didn't you? Got my fingers
No.
crossed. Oh, you didn't?
No.
You.
I've been saying no. What the
Oh,
fuck?
well, it's,
Do you not listen when I talk? Is it just white noise?
I kind of tune in and out, honestly.
Jesus, that explains so much.
It's all the extra vowels, Far. It's all the extra vowels. It's a sensory overload.
Well, that's your problem.
It is. It is. Also, I'm distracted by the cheese.
Oh, I see.
You know, somebody asked me the other day whether or not Noir Bar has a kitchen, and it kind of caught me off guard. I was like, I don't know. I don't.
You've never bothered checking in the back, really?
I've never looked back there.
You know Sam's our chef, right?
Are you?
Allegedly.
I mean,
Did you know
exactly
before
pay
right now?
him, but like, kind of is the chef. He gets
Alright.
paid in cheese.
I'm gonna again. I want to complain about some things. I know.
Okay.
Shocking, right? But I do. So I wanted to look into normalizing, equalizing voices. So no matter how far or close I get to the mic, the level will always be consistent.
Okay.
And considering how many girls there are out there showing off their tits, I mean, streaming games on Twitch, you think that there would be a lot more tech available for them to not sound like the squawking, smooth-brained idiots that they are, by, you know, allowing them to sound a lot smoother, and whenever they start screaming, oh my god, and so forth, that it would like level it off and lower the volume automatically. You know, there's no such thing. As best as I can figure is to use the compressor feature that is native to OBS. I just haven't started monkeying around and doing it. The only problem is that, you know, what I'm gonna have to do is do a test stream set on private or something like that and see what the levels look like, because people will tell me, oh, your levels are off, and it's like, well, I don't know what to tell you, because the desktop audio, meaning the audio for the guests, looks fine, and then my audio, the mic audio, also looks fine. It's in the yellow, just tickling the red, and that's the way that it should be, right?
That's the unfortunate thing about relying on chat for volume stuff. It's like they're not exactly the best at you know, being reliable.
Yeah.
With that.
Like, you can't. those level indicators are not really indicating what you think they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know exactly what you
it's like a woman. Like what the visual cues that you're picking up are not really what is intended. Sam, back me up here.
I was gonna go with the 40, signal bars there, because I'm not a raging sexist, Polly.
You miserable bastard! Yeah, you.
No, you're absolutely right, Polly. You're absolutely right. Those women and the what you said.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, I'll fine. I'll be alone in it. It's fine. That women always send perfectly clear signals that are understood by all.
Polly, I am a Frenchman. We have a reputation for these kinds of things. I am trying to clear my name.
Yeah, B Junkie says tit tac. Exactly. Holy fuck. Somebody's like a chop stop. The ham and beans. Thank you for the $18. And he says, I like ham and beans. I'm not surprised. Ham and beans. Thank you.
You Anglospherical people out there with your ham and beans. You're always getting everything backwards. It's beans and ham, people. Beans and ham.
I don't even like beans. Jesus Christ.
You don't like beans?
No.
What if I deep fried them for you first?
No.
Not even no. Wow.
Whatever happened to Cult of Krill on the tubs?
On the tubs?
Yeah. If you could see my face right now. Eyebrows crooked in, crunched up forehead. What?
Yeah, no, I'm the same. Oh, God. Oh, no.
I'm not even sure I have a face anymore.
It's just turned into a balled up mess of confusion. Ham and beans, what are you saying? Okay, hold on. Adrasia for the $2. Oh, God, she's back.
Oh, God.
Please, God, hear me. My Aunt Kathy refuses my bullshit, and fuck the people and her back, and it's not fair. I don't get why Delaware AP, Aunt Kathy, get to laugh at me while shitting in a bowl, and Kathy one pity, and on it goes. Oh, my God, that's a long thing for $2.
Jesus Christ.
Adrasia's nuts. There, look, there's the short version of it. Carry it on like crazy. Yes, and make sure to give to her PayPal for weed. Because,
Yeah, right.
Alamo, thank you for the donation. I'm not about to complain upon the ratio. Why not? I will. What the fuck's up with the ratio, fuckers? What the hell?
Well, like our shit.
Instead of Alamo, I will be here as I will be a spiritual representative back here in 1942 and complain at you about it. Oh, that reminds me of another thing. I can hear the music just fine. The smooth bluesy jazz is playing excellently at an excellent level. I'll go back and listen to the stream after the fact. What music?
It won't be there.
Yeah. What music at all?
You just reminded me to start playing my own shit in the background. Thank you.
Like Far and or Sam, pop over the stream. Can you even hear the music playing? Chat, can you even hear it?
Oh,
because it should be just right. You guys should hear us, well over on top of the music with the music behind. But you can't trust these levels. Just like you can't trust what a woman tells you. You don't know. Maybe it's the dead-on truth, or it's a complete lie. There's no way to know.
Yeah, it's adequately drowned out the screams of my victims coming from. I mean, what?
Warbleman said who?
Yeah, no, I can't really hear it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, no, I can't hear shit.
Yeah, Alamo says, I hear no music. Zach Osborne says, huh? Oh, great.
We're working with
the tubs mean YouTube, Far.
Well, it wasn't just me that had confusion over that, but thank you for clarifying.
Gotcha.
If it makes you feel any better, Far, my facial expression resembled that of a heavily used leather chamois. As regards to confusion.
Okay then.
Stooley, you know what? Stooley is not. We're doing. You know what? Fuck Stooley. He is on fire. Fine. I put lighter fluid all over the top of that stool and it's burning. Screw it. It's just...
not kerosene?
No, lighter fluid. Butane.
Oh, well, you disappoint my father.
Okay, there. I told the band to fucking start playing louder. We'll see if they do it. All right, who's in the mood for some news? Who wants to hear about some strange shit that's going on around the world? Anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
yes.
let's fucking
give me
do
the
it.
strange shit. Give
All
it.
right.
Give me.
Let's. Here we go. Let's talk about this because it's bizarre. Store clerk guns down shoplifter over 4 packs of Red Bull.
And that's not Florida?
No, it's Indiana.
Oh, wow.
Which is a city in Florida.
Oh. Is it?
No.
Oh.
It might be, actually, but not in this case.
Is there... One minute. Indiana, Florida. Come on, give me. No, there is a Florida, Indiana.
Maybe that's
I never want to hear any complaints ever again about bullshit French town names from any American. Okay, you're the Florida, Indiana.
Well, you know they have a Paris, Texas, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Paris, Texas. What else? What else do they have? That's like really fucking dumb.
Oh god, I dread.
I mean, yeah, Washington D.C. and then Washington State. That took me the longest time to get my head around that shit.
Washington State, Washington D.C., as well as a million schools named Washington and Washington counties all over the fucking place. And yeah,
like what the fuck, man?
Hey, have you gotten your head around the fact that Washington D.C. is actually called the District of Columbia, not Washington? Have you gotten your head around that one yet?
Yeah, because of you. Because the amount of times you say it.
Why bother with the Washington people? They just really liked Washington.
Well, he was the man. What do you expect? Okay, an Indiana gas station clerk. Oh, was it a gas station? Chased a shoplifter into the parking lot and shot him in the face.
Oh, shit.
Hold on.
Right in the face.
Hold on. So the danger's gone. The shoplifter runs away with the ill-gotten gains in the form of Red Bull. You chased him into the parking lot and shot him in the face. And he's been charged with murder. Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
I didn't read this story.
Sure?
Oh my god.
Are we sure this is like just over Red Bull, or like is there more going on here?
Well, let's find
What's
out.
Happening?
Before midnight on June 29th, Vincent Bibbs, 49, confronted Damon McClan, I'm assuming man, 49, after he spotted him putting 4 packs of Red Bull in a garbage bag and headed out the door without paying. Instead of letting McClan leave with the energy drinks, Bibbs followed after him. One witness told police he heard Bibbs talking to McClan saying, "Just give it back, just give it back." Witnesses saw McClan get into a car and try to drive away. You've got some temporal disagreement, but what do we need editing for? But Bibbs pulled out a 9mm handgun, ran up to the driver's side window, and fired a shot into his face. Bibbs went back inside the store, helped 2 customers, then called police.
See, now
So
that's
you
what I
shot a
call
man.
customer service.
Right? You come back
shot a
in,
man.
you've got brain matter all over you, and it's like, what brand of cigarettes was it you wanted, sir? Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like Jesus, man.
You know what? That guy really earned his wings that day.
I guess so, but Jesus Christ, man, it's just a pack of Red Bull.
4 packs of Red Bull.
Four packs of Red Bull, but still, it's like, is that really worth shooting a man over?
When police arrived at the gas
In
station,
the face?
When police arrived at the gas station, they found McClan dead in the car. At the scene, officers also found several 4 packs of Red Bull, a 9mm pistol, and a spent bullet casing of the same caliber. "We value life over property, so no one's life is worth 4 Red Bulls," a lawyer who isn't connected to the case told WXIN, explaining Bibbs' legal situation. What did you ask him for? The guy's you just called up some random lawyer who might be like a civil case attorney that sues people over slipping on ice.
Yeah.
In the state of Indiana, you cannot use deadly force to stop someone from stealing property, a lawyer said, adding that deadly force is only applicable in very limited circumstances. The law's pretty clear, but we have to look at lawyer. Shut up.
Just, okay.
Yeah, it's okay. What happened?
What did you do?
Yeah, what did I do? Look, the whole world collapsed.
What did you do?
Well, I just clicked to go over to this other article.
Right.
What's going on here?
Oh, it's caused time-space distortion.
Yeah, I mean, like, I like no script as much as the next guy, but what the hell's happening here? God damn it. Whatever. Fine. Okay, did you know that earthquakes are measured by the sonic boom that they output?
No.
Now you do.
Well, okay then.
Because they are.
Uh-huh.
There was a 0.0 sonic boom of 2 kilometers a second off of San Dimas, California the other day.
Huh.
Surprised anybody picked it up over the screeching.
All right, well, yeah. See, this is the science for a changing world. This is all about California, and they measure earthquakes. I don't know. I was here. I was reading. Okay, this is science. It's interesting. All right. Did you feel it? Did you?
Well, considering I live in Western Australia, no.
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 I just thought that was interesting that they actually measure not only the what do you call it, seismic event in terms of the Richter scale, but they also measure it in terms of the sonic boom that the shifting Earth puts out, which is pretty cool. And the answer here was 0. It didn't put one out at all. But I was just ended up over here. Look, I go strange places on the internet. All right.
Yeah, well, I'm aware of that.
It can't be all tentacle hentai. Just a lot of it.
All right then. I'm not asking about your search history, Jesus.
Well, do you want to see my search history? It's actually hilarious.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was going to say, I presumed we were not trying to get, yeeted into the sun.
Right?
Oh, hold on. Let me stretch this fucker out here. Hold on. Boom.
Is this like the leopard lady?
Yeah, right? She's going from house to house. People have hired leopard lady to scare the children. Cleaning Fairy went to the wrong house in New Jersey. His TikTok rant explains his hilarious mix-up. God, I am so sick of TikTok in the news. That's the only reason I brought this story up. Thing happened on TikTok.
Oh,
because
God.
they just only the headlines and the tags that they associate with the story cause it to be effectuated in the algorithm in terms of search engine optimization, right? So everybody talks. That's why everybody talked about Trump and TikTok and China and coronavirus, and all of a sudden, boom! You've moved up like 40,000 selections in the ranking criteria for search engines. But every headline reads exactly the same. Is 1942 really so bad? Okay, World War II, Jim Crow. Yeah, I get it. They sucked. But at least we didn't have to deal with this shit.
And none of that shit applies in the bar, so it's fine.
Well, exactly. World War II's not happening here.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, Vichy France is in the middle of collaborating with Nazi Germany, but, it's not here.
Was waiting for this to come back. I'll have you know, right as we speak, before I was born and working with the resistance to do things, people in the place that technically never happened.
Oh.
Official records. Absolutely.
Oh, here's some news for anybody who lives anywhere near Utah. Provo passenger fined $10,500 for intimidating flight attendant and refusing to wear a mask. Nice.
Huh.
Yeah. So, a passenger flying from Provo, Utah, that's a place in Provo, Utah, to Mesa, Arizona, has been issued a $10,500 fine for allegedly intimidating a flight attendant and repeating the headline. The Federal Aviation Administration levied a civil penalty as part of a $119,000 in total penalties and issued a public service announcement where children explain how to behave on an airplane.
Oh, God.
That's so condescending.
Will somebody please think of the children?
Yeah. He allegedly refused to wear a face mask on the flight in compliance with federal travel regulations. Flight attendants instructed the man 7 times to wear the mask properly. And he said, and he is said to have moved it off his nose as soon as the flight attendant walked away. Oh my God, his nose was showing.
Oh, the horror.
It's pretty intimidating.
Yeah. Jesus
wait,
Christ.
is that the actual video of the kids? Like, oh God.
Yeah, kids talk, unruly passengers. So to just be like, why can't you do what's going to save my life? Oh my God. His nose is
I just
sticking
want to
out.
hear a kid be like, now if you don't obey, they're going to beat the shit out of you and they're going to give you a massive fight. Like, I really hope that's in there somewhere. Maybe not quite in those words, but just like hearing kids say that. That would be hilarious.
I mean, let's be realistic, you know. If he just obeyed rather and didn't receive those fines, he would have been able to purchase one of those small bottles of alcohol that they sell on the plane. You know, it's about the same price as the fine.
Oh God, right?
Oh, awful, awful. I feel nothing but dread when I hear the wheels of the trolley coming up the island in airplanes these days.
Yeah.
I know they're going to press at me.
Yeah, and you got like, why do you have to wear a mask if the vaccine works? And then Kiefer Dam says, because reasons. Yeah, exactly. So many places have completely moved beyond the mask thing, but the airlines still have this stuff. So now you're getting levied fines, and I don't know. It's like peace being declared and then dying in a skirmish 5 days later. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the most useless of things. People are going to be catching fines for this shit like into the next fucking year when really getting me down. All right.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Accessory to murder suspect caught after. Why?
But doesn't she?
Why?
What a charmer, though, huh? Look at that.
God, that she looks so smug.
I know. Well, or mentally ill. So they're looking for the Tulsa Police Department puts this out, and she's like, "Where's the reward money at?"
Oh God, this is like the guy. Remember when we were putting the Florida Man stuff together, right? And there was the guy that like posted on like as a status, like, "Hey, fuck it, catch me if you can," with the poster and everything. Like,
Right.
This is that. This is that. Just a hell of a lot more serious.
Do you got the balls to fucking comment under your own wanted description?
Yeah.
Do you?
Or do you have the balls to post your own wanted poster as your profile picture, lady? Come on.
Yeah, that takes guts.
Come on.
Lorraine Graves at the Weekly Post. Accessory to murder in the homicide of Eric Graves earlier this year. Okay. Jesus, it wasn't for stealing a fucking deep fried Mars bar. It was fucking murder.
Yes! It says that in the title as well. Like, she was a murder accessory.
There's Culta Krill on the tubs. Thank you, Culta Krill, for the $18. I had the coof. And I'm not getting the fucking shot. Well, there you go. This is a good question for you, Far. Let's say you had the coof.
Okay.
You getting the vaccination?
At that point, no.
Yeah.
No, but the way it is now, anyway.
That makes sense to me. And you know what I don't like? Is the lack of verifiability for you having had coronavirus and had been asymptomatic. Do you know how shitty and unreliable the tests are for the antibodies in your system as being a response to coronavirus? I had no idea. I read the double-blind studies. It will pull up to, yes, you had coronavirus, but did you have coronavirus? Like, did you have 19? Did you have the particular variant that they were looking for? Because any flu that fits into the coronavirus family of viruses that you've had and you got over in the previous God knows how long will trip that test positive.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, right? I had a blood test once, right? Because for some reason this doctor was really fixated on me having glandular fever, right? Because I reacted very horribly to a fucking antibiotic, like horribly reacted. And she was like, "Oh, it must be glandular fever because you get that reaction. Not that you're probably allergic, even though that runs in the family." And it turns out there's another thing where you can have that and be completely asymptomatic to it.
Right.
Yeah, so you get the blood test results back, and it doesn't tell you when you had it. It just says, "Oh, you had it at some point in the past." And it came back saying, "Yeah, you've had this at some point in the past, don't know when." And it's like, so you're gonna take that and say that, like, that's what that was?
Yeah, I hear that.
Like,
what do you what are you gonna do? So it's like, I think I had coronavirus back in the day because I was feeling a little down, a little sick, achy joints. You know what I mean? Touch feverish. Yeah. Slept really long, which is odd for me because I'm like an incurable insomniac. Did a couple of hours, like couple of days, 12 hours sleep in a row, and then I was over it. And I think that was me getting over the coof, and that's it. And that was a good fucking while back, like at near the beginning of all this bullshit, like beginning of the lockdowns. Yeah, I think I got it and I got over it. And I have absolutely, for Christ's sake, they tested motor oil in that double-blind test, used motor oil, and it came back as, yes, positive for the antibodies indicating coronavirus.
This is a little silly. I mean, look no further than my country. Jesus. Bear in mind, I've had it. Okay, I've had the coronavirus. I've had it. I've recovered from it. No lasting damages there. I'm like,
hold on a second. We just had exploding refried cat girl there. Called the Krill, thank you for $5. The testing is based upon the PCR method. PCR is the absolute worth with English. I speak it. I do. The worst method of testing for the virus. I cannot tell if you have the coof, the flu, or any related virus. The guy who created PCR stated he wanted to punch Fauci in the face. Really? Okay, I'm going to look that up because I've got your fucking Streamlabs right there. I'm going to go look that up. Like I said, I just read the study on the tests that they were using, and it's like, and here are the results. And I don't know if it was this particularly the PCR one that you mentioned here, but Jesus Christ, I was so disappointed to the point where, like, because if you've already had the virus, you don't need the vaccine. It's one or the other. Should you not be? People like, oh, when we need people with vaccine cards to board planes or travel internationally, whatever. Isn't having had the virus and beat it functionally the same thing? You're non-communicable? Like, unless we're declaring everyone who's had the coof to be Typhoid Mary? Sam?
This is precisely it. I mean, you could talk about variants and all that kind of thing, but yeah, as it stands with the current with the current vaccines that are available, yes, it's functionally identical, if not mechanically so. But no, the government still insists. The French government still insists that I must receive both shots and have a vaccine passport, lest I be fined 15,000 euros and serve up to 6 months in prison should I enter certain establishments such as bars, restaurants, cafeterias, so on and so on and so forth, without the
See, that bugs me because you got Gilcado in chat there, right? And he's doing a lot of traveling, and he needs to get it. He's got to get vaccinated because he's traveling, Aussie land and then around the Asian Pacific and so forth for work. Yeah. So it's like, what do you do if you're someone who's traveling? What happens if airlines set up their own private policy where you got to show us your card to be able to do it? What happens if the Biden administration goes ahead with their door-to-door fucking vaccination card double checks? I mean, what happened? Whatever happened to my body, my choice?
Isn't this been my argument since the very start?
Oh, it's funny how the whole fucking thing falls apart. Oh, it's a broad-based broad-based principle, English. That, oh yeah, we should be able to, you know, complete body autonomy. You should not be able to tell me what I do with my body, unless, of course, the government's telling you what they need to inject into it with poorly tested vaccines. But I like my channel. I should probably stop that.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah. Alaskan teenage passenger causes plane to nosedive after taking over the controls.
Why? How did they take over the controls?
Well, see, you walk into the cockpit and you
Because
go...
they were
You shouldn't
there.
be able to do that, though.
Well, it was Alaska.
Fair point, I guess. But Jesus Christ.
An 18-year-old passenger got up from his seat and took the yoke before the pilot was able to regain control of the plane with help from other passengers. They needed help? All right, I gotta read this. I haven't actually read this article. It's just like, what the hell? The incident occurred on Wednesday on a flight between Bethel and Anik, which is about 90 miles north of Bethel. Well, that doesn't help. I don't know where the fuck Bethel is.
I don't know these places.
Yeah. Troopers said a
In
preliminary...
Alaska, nobody does.
Yeah. Preliminary investigation indicated that an 18-year-old passenger got up from his seat and took control of the yoke before the pilot was able to recontrol with help of the passengers. God, I hate it when they repeat the headline in the fucking story. The man told Trooper Jason Boak he tried to end his life while on the plane and indicated he had spoken with behavioral health officials before but felt it hadn't helped. According to an affidavit, he was trying to kill himself?
Oh my god, wait, so he's just like, you know, I want to make this, you know, I want to make a statement how I kill myself. He's going to take all the passengers with him? Is that what happened to you?
That's insane.
Dude.
The state's online court records records showed the arraignment that happened on Thursday. A message seeking comment for get to the guy who wrote this. The Associated Press. Well, there's your
Whose
answer.
fault?
The Associated Press, bastards. According to the affidavit, the pilot, who was identified as Joshua Kirsch, said about 10 miles from Anik, the man asked if he could fly the plane, and Kirsch refused. Good. About 5 miles later, Kirsch said he felt the yoke go forward and saw the man over the co-pilot seat pushing on the yoke. What, you didn't notice what they're not side by side?
Yeah, what the fuck?
He said he thought the man was trying to point the plane towards the ground. Kirsch said he was scared and concerned for the others on board, but he said his biggest concern was trying to maintain control of the plane.
What?
During the incident, she said a woman grabbed the man after the pilot pushed him away from the controls and that the passenger held him down. Another passenger described the man as being held in his seat while the pilot landed. This is the worst written story.
Yeah, like what? I got nothing. Like the story is insane in itself, but like that is written horribly.
My question is, how are so many people? Okay, so the man himself, and then the other passengers that sought to restrain him. How are so many people getting into that bloody cockpit?
Yeah, I mean they're kind of supposed to be like locked, you know, after 9/11 and all.
Yeah,
I thought that was like
yeah.
FAA
Isn't that
requirement.
standard after 9/11?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the cockpit is just fucking sealed off.
Well, apparently there's just like, you know, a set of bead curtains there now.
Yeah, welcome to Alaska, I guess. Jesus Christ.
They just have a polar bear skin kind of dangling there in the doorway that lets...
You do not pass the polar bear spirit.
Alaska aviation security standards in comparison to the rest of the country.
Small plane, no cockpit, Gokato says.
Okay.
I guess, yeah.
I guess. But still.
Who wants to see the most undramatic car crash of all time?
Oh, gimme. Gimme.
It's pretty good. Like, meaning just stupid. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Okay, yep. That's it. Oh
That's
God.
it. What? Did you not see the tree? How did you not see the tree?
Yeah, how did you? Yeah, that's actually a really good point. Like, why did you keep going?
Let's just
Do
go.
you think you could just plow through the tree?
Let's just watch that again, shall
Where
we?
did this happen?
South Windsor.
Oh, is that England?
It sounds English, doesn't it?
Oh my god.
Okay, one more time. Okay.
Okay.
Boom.
Again, what did he think was going to happen?
Please tell me. Please tell me the.
Go ahead, Sam. What?
Please tell me. Please tell me the driver's name is George. Please, I need the.
George of the jungle, watch out for that tree. Yeah, right.
Yep.
No, Connecticut. Actually, so this is in Connecticut. Like, did you
Connecticut man is moron.
Did you think that was a hologram? I don't understand. Like, didn't think it's right there? Like, I mean,
yeah, what are you missing?
And he turns around. Oh, oops! Let me just get out of here.
God. Yeah, like, oh, time to flee.
Like this is the most unclimactic car crash of all time. You idiot! What was that?
He was so distracted with how boring life in Connecticut is. Bang! Straight to That's what's happened here.
But I'm like, oh shit, he crashed into a tree. This is gonna be amazing. And then I watched it. I'm like,
no,
nothing.
No, it's not amazing. It's
what's wrong with you?
baffling.
Why did you keep going? He didn't even. Like, if you notice, he doesn't even slow down. He just keeps going normal speed. Just doody doo. Like, you know.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying though. It's like, why did you just keep going? Because like he just zooms into there.
Oh, how old was that person? I mean,
oh god, that is a good question. Actually, how old was he?
Women drivers, am I right?
Like how? Like, who is this person? Who is this dipshit?
Giant pandas are no longer endangered. Thank you, Cult the Krill, for the $5. I've been in the biotech industry for over 10 years, and anyone with any idea of how PCR testing works knows that below 0.5 micron cells doesn't work with that method. Viruses are much smaller than that. PCR testing was always bullshit. So it was a test put out there to make it kind of seem like that's great.
Great. I hate science.
Yes. It's one of those, yes, I am the science man, and I do the sciencey things, and the sciencey things are saying that this, and so on, so forth.
That is really sad. Because, I don't know, I hate feel-good methods to, like, make the public think that I just,
Yeah.
I mean, if you can't trust the government...
I mean, why would you trust the government?
Well, I know, that's the joke. Oh, wait a minute, now I see why I can't see it, because there we go. Giant pandas are no longer vulnerable, says China. But, so, wait a minute, hold on, English. I'm drunk, okay? Fuck. Start drinking and you'll understand. Sam, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, start drinking. Jesus.
French, I already did.
Oh, okay, good.
He drinks alcohol, not water.
Okay, giant pandas no longer endangered but still vulnerable, says China. You know why?
Why?
People want to eat them.
What? People want to eat them?
Yes, for food, like in a pan, cook them, eat them.
Pandas are bears, right? Like bears are good meat, from what I hear.
Actually, no. Pandas are not.
Wait, so they're like koalas, and like everyone thinks they're bears, but they're not.
Yeah, basically.
They are the koalas of China. Got it.
Yes. As regards to them not being dependent entirely on what they eat. Like fish, predominantly like shit. Apparently, they eat lots of berries. It makes the meat good. Stop panda people! Stop eating the damn pandas!
Yeah, don't eat a panda. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'd eat a panda.
You would eat a panda?
There's 1,800 of them. I want one.
You want to... There's 1,800 pandas and one of them is yours, Polly.
That's right. Got my name on it.
It's literally branded with polydub.
Yes. You know, like when you go to the restaurant, you get to pick your lobster. I want to go to the zoo and go, that one right there.
That's the panda I want to eat.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I can't.
You know, Teddy Roosevelt's son ate a panda?
Why?
It was there.
Because it was...
Because it was...
I'm not making that up. Teddy Roosevelt's son claims to have eaten a panda. He wrote his memoirs because that was back in the day when men were men and went on like adventuresome trips, like they would, you know.
And went and ate pandas.
Amongst other things, yes.
Right.
You know, you hire a Thai ladyboy hooker, you eat a panda, you climb the Alps. You know, adventure.
Right. Some of these things are not like the other. I'm just gonna leave it there.
Yeah. The difference between these things is black and white.
Boo!
Like a panda.
Boo! Oh, hey Reaper, how's it going? Yeah, see, Johnny Blaze gets it. He'd eat panda too. Yeah, panda kebabs. Would you really say no?
Yes.
You eat kangaroos.
And shit.
No,
you're in no moral position to judge.
I don't eat kangaroos. I really don't like kangaroos.
But you have eaten kangaroo.
I've eaten it to try it, and that's it.
Well, I'm not saying I want to start every...
I'm not eating the panda.
I'm not saying I want to start every day with a fucking panda breakfast burrito. I'm just saying I want to eat one.
No. Look, I tried the kangaroo because it's not that strange of an idea. I'm never trying emu, for fuck's sake. That's just too strange.
I'd eat an emu.
Never trying panda.
I'd eat an emu. Especially if I killed it myself.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, good luck with that. They survived machine guns, Polly. Good luck with that.
I mean, it's fine. They just boil them long enough. And you know how like the old school pictures of hold on here. What do they call it? Where it's like a pig on a oops, hold on, miskeying. My typing skills go down at the same rate as my speaking skills go down.
Like what, the pig with the apple?
Yeah, this kind of thing. See, this is what I want, but with a panda.
You want that with a panda?
Yeah, I want the panda's head with its eyes plucked out and little cherry tomatoes shoved in there, just like this.
Sorry, I was attracted by the thought of a giant emu cordon bleu.
I'm not okay. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. The grapes shoved in its eye sockets, that's a little far.
All of that's a little bit far. Like, and not me far, just too far.
Yeah, like, I mean, why did you do that? That's just weird looking. Oh look, pig on a
the chef
platter.
woke up that morning and chose violence.
It looks like a cryptid. You go out in the water and you find like the tiny black pig on a plate.
Is
gonna
that an
stare into your soul and haunt you for all the pigs you've eaten.
A 12 skill tutor board. That's not real. There you go. That's what you want to see coming at you. A suckling pig. Hell yeah.
No. No, just give me normal pork, not like the whole pig like that. Jesus. Like just from that one experience in Japan with the fish, I'm expecting like you cut into that and the organs are still there, and I don't like that.
Yeah, remember that scene in Indiana Jones when they cut open the snake?
Sorry, I've never seen it.
Oh, there's got to be a gif of that.
Yeah, you ever eaten snake? That's good stuff right there. Them's good eats.
It was in the Temple of Doom.
I think I would try snake.
Doom snake food? Let's go with that. See if it brings it up. And we'll go under here. All types. Oh my god, content.
Content! Woo!
There it is. They cut open the snake and oh my god, all the little snakes come out. Oh god!
Oh my god. No. No.
And they all grab them and eat them.
No.
Nightmare fuel.
No. Please stop. I don't want to see that anymore.
Well, is that bad? Or is the chilled monkey brains worse?
I think because the snakes are still alive?
Yeah.
Like, the snakes are worse because they're still alive. Like, that's like some... You remember that one Korean lady that would eat the live seafood?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she was a terrible, terrible person.
That's what the snake thing reminds me of. Like, that's why I think that's worse, because that was just...
Well, there is a scene where they're...
the crunching noises.
Where they're eating the beetles. Eat the bugs, bigot.
Again, that's, like... nowhere near as bad as the snake.
So I got a question. How has Steven Spielberg not been like canceled for like this being incredibly racist? They're eating bugs and snakes and brains and...
Because I probably haven't thought about it yet.
They haven't gotten around to it? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, that's usually the answer.
Yeah.
They just haven't gotten around to it yet. They're coming for it, though.
Yeah.
Well, journalists are still distracted by how sexualized ScarJo is in the Black Widow franchise. That's why. They'll get around to it. They'll get around to it.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, so, Bar, why did you want us to look at this?
What is it?
The monkey...
What, this?
Yeah.
I didn't say shit about it.
Oh.
You're the one that was like, I'm gonna show you the thing.
Then what are we doing here?
It's on you, not me.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you're responsible somehow. Okay, so this woman who pulled a sickie, goddamn Brits, pulled a sick day for Wembley final for tennis semifinal. Fired after boss sees her on TV. I love it, but not once, twice. She got caught at two different. She got caught at two different games.
Ah, you dumb bitch.
Yeah.
No, she should have done. She should have worn her damn mask.
Good call. Good call. Someone's thinking, huh? Look, the guys in the background have their masks on and stuff. Why didn't you? And if you saw a camera there, why did you run up and be like, "Hey, look at me"?
Maybe she thought that, like, well, one, your boss wouldn't suit, and two, like, the second time, hey, it won't happen twice, right? I mean, still a dumb thing to do, but maybe that was her thought process.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's still, like, really fucking weird, though.
Why you shouldn't understand astrology, even if you think it's bullshit.
Okay.
Because your girlfriend believes in it?
Well, you see, I'm a Pisces, and you're an Aquarius, so that means that we're gonna get along swimmingly. I don't fucking know. No.
Would explain the country smell.
Ew. But it's a... No. No, it's a fun little thing if you want to do that, but don't take it seriously. Never take it seriously.
What is astrology? Let's hear their argument.
God.
Hold on. You don't
I'll be right back. 2 minutes here, guys. Just real quick.
All right. I don't really think you should take it so seriously at all.
Yeah.
No. Hold on, we're gonna move on to Haiti police say 26 Colombians and 2 U.S. Haitians took part in the assassination of Jovenel Moise. Moise.
All right.
See, if the Frenchman were here, he could help me pronounce this, but he had to leave just right now. Fuck.
That is a lot of people involved in one assassination, I gotta say.
Yeah, I know. I love how this hasn't even made the news. Major political news.
That's great bondage. Thank you, Cultic Girl, for the $5. When I was stationed in South Korea, I went down to Itaewon. Okay, an electronics market in South Korea, people would eat baby cuttlefish live. That does not surprise me one bit.
Oh, hey Pat, what's going on? I've gone to dim sum a whole bunch of times, and curried cuttlefish are a big thing in dim sum, and they're delicious, and they're tiny little baby cuttlefish. Does that make me evil, or is that fine just because they're not live?
Well, they're not alive.
Okay, good.
I mean, like, you eat lamb, don't you?
Not often, but I have.
Yeah, like, it's the same thing, isn't it?
Lamb
Yeah.
is delicious though.
Yeah, it's like you're not eating it live, so like that's a whole entirely different thing. Like if you're eating a cuttlefish live, that's like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is wrong with you? In so many different ways.
How do you pronounce this Haitian man who was assassinated, Haitian political leaders? Jovenel Moise? Sam?
2 seconds.
Leo Primes is Poplar, Sam, right? If you watch Futurama, you get that.
Yes, I know what poplars are.
Okay, so his first name, I'm not sure. Not especially French that, but yeah, Jovenel. Moise is how I would say.
Moise.
Moise. Moise. Like moist, but with no T.
You know, I gotta say, lamb, the only time that I've had it has been in Greek food. And it's always been in kebab form or in Gyro Gyro Hero form. So it was so spiced and marinated and such that it could have been something else, and it wasn't actually lamb. They were lying to me, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. It was,
yeah, it's like it's not that uncommon here. Like you can just buy lamb.
Yeah, but you can also get pickled beets on cheeseburgers. So what kind of?
Yeah, I don't eat that though.
You're still responsible.
How am I responsible if I'm not the one eating the fucking beetroots?
You live there.
And that makes me responsible somehow?
Yes.
Beetroot is delicious, and I wouldn't be words to
Dad catches sex offender in daughter's room after suspect allegedly said, "I love you," while pleasuring himself outside.
Oh my god.
So he's jerking it off outside some girl's bedroom saying, "I love you," and the dad comes in and catches her in the room. Wow. And he was a convicted sex offender. Oh, she was 5?
Oh my god.
Well. Okay then. Moving on. Jesus Christ.
Oh boy. Yeah, let's just move on.
Yeah, we're moving on. Court upholds conviction of woman who forced her way into the White House to meet Donald Trump. She was really in the Treasury building.
Wow. Didn't even get the right building?
Yeah. And the judge upheld the conviction. Because she thought she was breaking into the White House. So therefore, boom.
Yeah.
A staggering indictment of the American education system.
Well, that's what happens when you have a circuit court judge appointed by Barack Obama.
Great.
Chief Judge Padamanya Sikaratha Servisan.
Foreign.
Wrote for the well, I'm sorry, that was look. There's the name. If you can do better,
yeah, like that
feel
is an
free.
insane name.
That's Manabat. There we go.
Show off.
Yeah, I can say it too. Foreign. There we go.
All right, let's move on to the fun stuff. Things that are on Amazon. Oddly.
Yay!
Yeah.
Give me the things.
All right. We actually have some thematic connections between some of them.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh God.
Well, walked right into that one, didn't you, Far?
I did. Like, what the fuck? Is it at least made out of dill?
Does it have actual dill aroma, you mean?
If it does, that's just disgusting. I don't like dill.
Well, yes, it does. And what's like, it says patented stress relief. Well, hold on. Patented stress relief putty with a light dill scent.
Ew.
Listen, no, hold on. You can capture the therapeutic bliss of squishable, squeezable stress putty while breathing in the delicious pickle scent that makes
Dill
dilda.
is disgusting, though.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Dill is quite nice. A little sprinkle in your scrambled
disgusting.
eggs really peps them up and brings them
Ew,
alive.
scrambled eggs.
God damn it, Far.
What?
It's what? It's come on.
All gross.
Oh, this is great.
Enjoys deep fried Mars bar, rejects dill.
Yes. You had that right.
Dildo.
It's disgusting.
I feel like you're getting caught up on the wrong things here, Far. It's still...
What's that, Sam? You're cutting out pretty bad. Oh, okay, great. All right, so moving on.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen this.
Here's the yodeling pickle.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go
Sorry,
wrong with that, right?
I just thought that Far was maybe getting caught up on the wrong things in that article, though. It's still there.
I love this.
Why is it? Why?
Not supported by this browser, you lying fuckers. I love it. Hours of mindless entertainment. Excuse me? I don't think what a lady can come up with to do with that would be mindless. But the batteries are included, which is a rarity. That's nice.
Yeah, that is a rarity.
Well, I'll give them credit for describing it specifically. Great gift for the person who has everything except a yodeling pickle.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
That is a great gift for someone that has everything except for a yodeling pickle.
Yodeling pickle bundled with a pickle pen. See, I just kept going, getting items. I was like, as soon as I saw the dildo, I had to keep rolling. Well, what? You don't want a big dill pen?
No.
Where else do you keep it? Gotta keep them in a pickle pen.
Here we go. Do a pickle lip balm.
Ew. Ew.
You don't want to smell and taste the delicious flavor of dill pickles all day long?
No.
You don't want to kiss your girlfriend and taste like vinegar and dill?
That's disgusting.
No? Oh, okay. Well, but it's Mr. Pickle's world famous pickle balm.
That's disgusting.
Man, you're hard to please. God, what, don't you like anything?
Oh, I like things, but not dill and pickles and shit like this. It all tastes gross.
I think it's a great idea. Buffalo Bob's 10-piece exotic jerky assortment. Far, I picked this one up for you.
What is exotic?
Yes, they have elk, they have kangaroo, they have wild boar, beef, alligator, buffalo, venison, and ostrich. Is it just me, or does it look like they're all identical?
Why did you have to DM me that?
Did someone DM you something gross?
No, Platty just DM me just this. Just imagine a kiss with pickle lip.
See?
Like, why?
Clearly your girlfriend wants a pickle kiss.
No, that isn't. No, Platty, we're having a conversation.
And B Junkie says dill cologne. That's okay. You could just dab a little pickle brine behind each ear. You don't need to buy separate cologne.
God, that is disgusting.
Okay, so honestly, out of all of these, the one I want to try the most is the alligator.
I would try the elk, alligator, the boar, and then buffalo. Maybe venison as well.
Elk is really good. Have you ever had elk far?
Nope.
It is a lot like deer, except gamier, denser meat. It's really, really good.
Okay.
Now, you make a lot of jerky.
Yeah.
Have you done ostrich jerky? Emu jerky?
No.
Koala jerky?
No. You know,
Quokka
koalas
jerky.
have chlamydia, right?
Well, no, I know koalas have chlamydia, but you can smoke it right out of them though.
I don't think that's how that works. So no, and also quokkas are protected, so that would be highly illegal.
They wouldn't know. Just grab a couple. Do you want revenge for the sandwich or not?
I don't want revenge that badly. Like, I don't think the revenge is gonna be like, you ate my sandwich, now I'm gonna eat you. Like, what the fuck, man?
You ate my sandwich, I'm gonna eat you. Well,
that's a fucked up revenge.
What about you, Sam? What's standing out to you here? What do you like?
I like the elk one, but I don't know if I'd eat it in a jerky. I think there's only one real way to eat elk. That's in the moose.
You want to stuff an elk inside of a moose and eat it?
No, a moose, as in, with the whipped dessert. I was making
Oh god, are you making a 70s dinner party?
Yeah, what the hell? Are you talking
what
about?
The fuck?
You're whipping meat to the point where it's a moose? That's a thing?
Like a pate, but finer,
Okay, listen, everybody knows about pate. To the point where it's a frothy moose that you can eat with a spoon, though? That's weird, bro.
Did France ever leave the 70s when it came to the food?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it dolloped on top of Jello? What the fuck?
No,
right,
that's Germans. There's the Germans.
Everything's suspended in gelatin, Sam.
No, that's aspic, and that's the Germans.
Is it really?
Yes.
Because I have my suspicions.
I mean, we French are pretty subtle. I'll grant you.
Well, okay, ambiance says it's like, okay, it's dried meat sticks. Of course, they look the same. Okay, I hear ya. But you would think that...
The alligator looks different.
The alligator looks different, but you would think that... And the ostrich is white meat, and the alligator is white meat. Wait a minute, there's two alligators. What's the difference? Oh, one's Cajun-style jerky, and the other one is barbecue flavored.
What it probably is just the seasonings and all that sort of stuff that they put on it.
Yeah. Chipotle and garlic flavored buffalo. Mmm.
Ah.
It sounds like the preface to a jug, doesn't it? There's the alligators. One's Cajun, one's barbecue.
Oh, look at this.
I don't know. That's where my mind went with that.
Well, this is annoying. I just noticed something. Look at each one. Elk and beef. Kangaroo with beef. Wild boar and beef. Beef with beef.
All combined with beef?
Yeah, alligator with beef, buffalo and beef. That's why they look the same.
They've combined them all with beef.
Yeah, even ostrich with beef, venison with beef, buffalo with beef, every one of them. Is there one that doesn't say that? Yeah, beef added with beef. Right,
No. For it to be true for it to be true jerky, don't combine. What the fuck is wrong with you? I want an alligator jerky, but it's not combined with beef. Fuck you.
That's kind of like what we do here, though. When with the cheaper pate, we almost all of the cheap pate here has the pork neck in it, pig neck in it. It's sort of like the base, and then you flavor it with other offal. Basically.
I don't.
If you live with pate, it's actually most. It's delicious.
It sounds awful.
It sounds awful.
Oh god.
Hey, people were saying the chat was delayed by a few seconds and then more than a few seconds. I refreshed it. We'll see if that helps. I don't know. If not, we should all write one big angry group letter to OBS.
Susan?
No, to OBS. Well, Susan, we'll CC it to Susan because I'm sure she's got a hand in this too. I don't know. I'm here. And why don't I switch over to live chat? See if that makes a difference. There we go. Oh my God, look at all the foul things you've been saying in live chat. You people are disgusting. I'm just kidding. It's identical. Okay, moving on. Bacon air freshener.
Oh my God. So who's gonna buy this?
Well, this is right up Drunkle's alley.
That, yeah, right. Like someone on stream has to buy this. And And tell everyone how it turned out.
I don't know.
It's for when you've been. It's for when you've been hotboxing your car and you don't want it to smell like pots. You can have.
Yeah, bacon will fix that.
I don't think that this would smell too bad. Although I was thinking about this when I was looking at it. Imagine that you left this in your smoking hot car and you lived in like Arizona. And it's like incredibly hot and humid. You got the windows rolled up and it's like, you know, you spent the whole day inside and you come outside after 8 hours of your car sitting in the sun and you open the door. Would it smell like a fucking tannery in there? You know what I mean?
Oh,
just
God.
absolutely overwhelmingly awful.
I get the suspicion, right? Just from like what Drunkle said about, you know how he got the bacon soap?
Uh-huh.
And how he opened up the tin and it was just like, that, it just smelled so fucking strong.
Mm-hmm.
I get the suspicion that that's what would happen with this. That you just open up that packaging and all you can smell is just bacon.
Nice.
Like I don't know if that would be a good thing or not, because I have a feeling it'd be that kind of overpowering smell where it's like, even if this was supposed to smell good,
mm-hmm.
it would be so strong that it would just give you a fucking headache. Like, I just don't really trust bacon-scented things because they always go overboard.
Yeah, I mean, it is just the smell of smoke and fat, which is pretty delicious, but I don't know what the artificial version thereof would be like. And
yeah,
that's got to look weird
also,
hanging from your
really
rearview mirror, right?
Right? But also, it's like, do you really want your car to be smelling like bacon?
I mean, I think some people do, yes.
Yeah, but they're psychopaths.
Yeah, but there's also bacon soap, so there's people want to, not just their car, they want to go around smelling like
but
bacon.
Here's the thing, though. People that are buying that, though, are they actually using the soap, or are they going the Drunkle route where they just wanted the tin?
For their pot? Yeah.
Yeah, because that's all he wanted it for. He wanted the tin.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, now, I'm angered that this is on anyone's strange items list. This is adorable.
That is adorable.
I mean, what the fuck is wrong with people? This is adorable.
Yeah, that is really fucking adorable.
What issue could you possibly have with this?
$11.99.
It's $12.
$12.
Yeah. Yes.
For $12 dues, this could be yours.
Yeah. And there's only one left in stock because it's a hot item. I mean, look at this. Look, they're listening to a little radio together.
Look at that.
Strange at all. Come send me the link. I'm gonna buy the last one.
I'm upset that this ended up on this list. It makes a great gift. You're damn right it does.
Yeah, that is the best gift. If you like the bizarre. Oh, there's the kid smoking with the chicken. I've seen that before.
Hold on. Click on it. There we go.
Yeah, see,
now that's stupid.
That's a classic.
Yeah. And like the kid smoking with the chicken. This idiot with his bat wings. Fucking Rasputin there. Some crazy lady with a freaky doll that she's telling off. A guy flying with his dog and a toilet mask. Okay.
Wow, the Victorians, man.
Yeah. So I ask you again. Is this strange at all, or is this just plain old adorable?
No, that's just adorable.
Bizarre, strange bunnies?
Yeah, look, H2 or Happy Dude does bring up a good point. Now, is it a photo of a real or a stuffed rabbit?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think real rabbits go around wearing suits and dresses, so...
Yeah, so taxidermy. I'd love it even more.
This is for you, Far.
Oh my god. I would absolutely own that. That's the thing.
Need a Kleenex? You got a Kleenex here? Yeah, right over there in the cat's butt.
Right? If I saw that in like an op shop or something like that, yeah, like I would absolutely go home with that. That's amazing.
It's only $40.
Seems like the kind.
Yeah, that's too much for that.
It just seems like the thing that you would inevitably find in like a crazy cat lady's house, you know?
Right.
It's like an essential item for crazy cat lady, like level 2 or something.
Right, level 2 cat lady. You must own this.
And Platy's there just simply to say no, and Umbreon's there to say no.
She says, I will take that thing out back and shoot it repeatedly.
See, this cat just looks like it's sitting there delightful. This cat looks like it's enjoying it. So I'm not okay with this cat. This one's fine.
Yeah, no, the orange one is fine. The other one is just like, no.
Yeah, this one's no. Yeah, that's my call. All right. So what we have here are charcoal companion hand claws for cutting up your meat. Do you want these? I kind of want these.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I would cut myself on them.
No, it'd be fine.
I feel like I just would.
I mean, you're looking to make some proper pulled pork sandwiches. Why fuck around? Look at this. You can go in there like you're Logan and make short work of that meat.
Oh my god.
Or let's say you've got a particularly unlikable neighbor. Now, you go outside to ask him if he would please turn the music down, that annoying Eurotrash EDM he keeps playing. And you happen to have these on you.
Jesus Christ, Polly. I am not Wolverining my neighbors.
You never have to put up with them goddamn Euro beats again, though.
Yeah, because you're going to be in prison.
What'd you do, man? I Wolverined my neighbor. What does that mean? I went out with hand claws. And... Come on. These are great.
Yeah, I don't want to go the prison route. Thanks, Polly.
You wouldn't last, would you, Val?
No, I would not. I absolutely would not last in prison.
I do just want to point out though. Look at this claw. That's a horrible design. You see why? At the rear of the claw there, it curves back round into a claw. That's terrible. You can't.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like that's gonna cut me.
Yeah.
No. Hold on. I understand what you're saying, but look at them. Look, they got nice, solid, oval, ergonomic grips on them, right? So you've got the recurve part, and I understand you're talking about that, right? But this is what happens. So you can slide back and forth across someone's face. Meat roast, and cut in both directions. You see, so it doesn't really matter what happens.
Polly, you're not allowed again.
Why not?
Because if you get these, I feel like a prison sentence is in your future.
Your Honor, I was just trying to make pulled pork. It's not. It was a complete coincidence that my neighbor was playing his annoying Euro beats at the time. Really, Mr. Dubenstein, why is it that you use the claws to scale the fence and then run at him, screaming, "I'm the best at what I do"?
I don't know, Your Honor. They were just.
Right, with these fucking Wolverine claws scaling a wall.
And then it's like, it's like, but those events were taken out of context, Your Honor. Then why did you yell "snicked" before you stabbed him repeatedly?
Okay,
why did you start Fortnite dancing over his body?
No, Your Honor, they were just the first thing that happened. I will now proceed to draw this, Polly.
Oh god, please do.
Expect an update to the upper fan art.
Oh god. Scaling the wall. As he's scaling the wall.
Oh, I even like the name. Slash and Serve. Hell yeah.
Slash and Serve.
That's
cool.
Yeah,
you're not allowed to own these.
Oh.
I'm just picturing Logan going. I'm now just picturing Logan going, "You just got served up."
Okay, see what we have here.
What's that?
It's a little hard to understand. This is a one-person karaoke kit. It functions like this.
Japanese man.
So what you do is you put these things in your ears and yell into the megaphone bit, which causes your bellowing voice to be filtered directly into your own ears for a one-person karaoke session.
Why?
I have no idea. This is the stupidest fucking thing ever. Look at this. Look.
I'm seeing. This is like, and just looking at all the Japanese text on it, like, the fuck, Japan? I mean, don't even try and get me to translate it, because I have no fucking idea. There's too much kanji there, but, like, Jesus Christ, Japan, why?
And why is it in the sports and outdoors section? I don't know.
Like,
expression on her face. She looks like she's gonna pass out.
Right?
Is she
She
really
looks
singing
like, oh
this
god,
song?
can I finish this now? Like, I don't want to be here.
And I love this little picture, right? It's got like the, see, what you do is that you project from the diaphragm and the sound will come out. Really, Japan? You needed to explain
This is how you yell.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Japan. For telling me how to yell. But, like, what the fuck?
It's you know, without this device, I can still hear myself singing. Did you know that?
Yeah. Like, is that what it's supposed to, is there like some kind of other function for it? Or is that like, I don't even fucking know. This is fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It is, but it is a one-person karaoke machine, which seems like
That's just sad.
okay. Now this is a good thing. Fries on the fly.
Universal car.
Fits right in your drink holder.
All right.
No, come on. This is what. Look, it's even got a belt clip.
It hangs. Why would you want it on your pants?
It's for your
You can just hold it.
to hold your. You got two. You look far. You've got a sauce in one hand. You got a burger in the other. You don't have a third hand for your fries.
Like that?
Because this is America and we're a land on the go, okay? We're on the move.
No, well, you're obviously not with your obesity pant, like epidemic
Just
thing.
about to say that exact thing.
Jesus Christ.
Sometime, well, you know what? How do you get obesity? By driving and eating your French fries. Look at this, man. This could be me. I could be driving and eating my French fries at the same time without them spilling.
No, you can.
This could be me.
Use the fucking cup holder.
Yeah, but they're not gonna fit in there so perfect. Look how perfectly molded it is to receive the fry carton.
That is retarded. Come on.
No, this is a good idea. You guys are wrong.
No.
A loss.
No,
I'm a genuine loss.
That's the dumbest idea.
It says right there, multifunctional. I agree. How many? Okay. Smarty pants. How many ways do you know to affix your fries to your belt? Or hot chips, whatever you call them.
Completely unnecessary.
You're just jealous because you didn't think of it first.
No, it's just unnecessary.
Listen, Fart, you've spent years walking around with your French fries just kind of sitting there in your purse. You don't need to anymore.
Why would they be in my purse?
That's where everything else goes.
Right?
I'm just gonna dump an entire fucking carton of chips in there too. Right, yeah. Yeah, just have that sloshing around with everything else.
No, because presumably you do like breads and you wrap them in newspaper, right?
Right.
Have those fun newspaper cones full of chips.
No.
Is that not a thing in Australia?
Not commonly, no.
Okay, Far. The next one, I was thinking of you specifically. So you had a mini fridge.
Oh god.
It took up a lot of space.
Yeah.
Okay, and you say you didn't keep a lot of stuff in there anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Look what I found for you.
Why it's downstairs.
There it is.
That is the tiny.
It's a USB fridge. You have a new computer, new laptop. Put that motherfucker there. Big enough for your one can. Look at that, huh? Who's got your back? This guy.
I'm not spending $37.74 on that.
But Platy might.
Platy, don't do it.
Come on, it's a single can fridge. This thing is awesome. What's not to like?
And it's also multi-purpose. For the health conscious and
I just get the feeling it's not going to work as well as you think it will.
It is. See, Umbreon gets it. Genius. And best part, Far, you know, time to time you have software problems, but look, it says right here, no drivers needed. It's just plug and play.
Oh, it's just plug and play. Yeah, that really just...
Go on, Sam. Nothing. You're just gonna sit there, IT guy.
No, I love it. I love it. Yeah. Again,
Yeah,
no,
that
it's
just
great.
really reassures me. Plug and play, right?
Yeah, it's multi-purpose. Look for the health conscious among you. You can get exactly 1/2 of a punnet of strawberries in there if you don't want to put cola. It's great.
I know Gilcotto appreciates any device that you plug in USB style that you don't need to update. He loves his updates, but when freed of them, oh yeah. This thing has no updates, Gilcotto. It's just ready to go. You just plug it in. That's it.
You know, I'd be very concerned if this thing actually did have like drivers and updates associated with it. It's like, what the fuck is it doing?
Yeah, I've got a plan. You and I will work together on a special driver for this to overclock it and turn it into a mini freezer.
Jesus Christ.
I think it's a great idea. I want one. It's not so much to make the can cold, it's to keep it cold. That would be my use.
What? Okay, what if you had like a whole like network of these things, right?
You'd regret getting rid of your mini fridge.
Head, I will do it.
No, but I'm just thinking, right? Like, what if you just had like a whole network of these things, right? Like, just I want the Coke today. No, I want the Sprite. And just each one has its own individual can.
I will do it. Don't you test me. I will get a 24-hour fucking USB hub. I will have 24 of these bad.
Oh, one for each hour of the day.
Exactly. I will experiment with different things going in there. There will be peanuts in one.
Alan says get it for drunken uncle. He would have bought this if he were here. This would be the thing that he would grab.
Oh yeah, this would be the thing.
Yeah. Either that or the claws, because he's a cooking guy. He would love some Wolverine claws, I'm certain. Well, no, he'd probably have to apply for the special license to import them first.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Like, he might like them, but would he be able to actually buy them? That's the question.
Presuming he can buy them, he will use the Wolverine claws to open the micro fridge and take out his can of Coke.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of unused technology, God, I made these things and I don't ever use them. Look at the graphics. Don't forget to tip the bartender. You know why?
And me.
And Far. Because he's poor, and it's true. And time travel's expensive, which is also true.
Mm-hmm.
There, see, I have graphics. I just forget to use them. Fuck, you know how long it took me to fucking do those things? And then I just totally forget they're there.
Oh yeah, I too have graphics. I had the pop-up amounts list right here. Whoops.
We suck. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah.
Moving on.
And my pop-up list has like, instead of it being like you're the father, you're the father, it's you're not the father. It's like that's wrong.
There you go, Far. Bacon scented mustache for you.
Oh God! Imagine that being right next to your nose all day. Jesus.
We should send one of these to Elliot Page.
God. Would that be considered harassment?
No, I just want her to smell delicious bacon all day. What were you thinking?
No comment. Hey, if you pay $9, you'll get Boys Light Up. Hey.
I'm thinking of alternative applications for the bacon scented mustache. You know, for the gentlemen out there, and kinky ladies as well, who are of such a persuasion, who enjoy scent bacon. You know, you take your lady love to the bedroom, and yeah, you get to smell delicious bacon whilst you're attending to business. Just saying.
Oh, God,
I'm looking at the other things that I have, and I
really
don't.
fucking dark. Holy shit! You could wear it to a crime scene to block the smell of the decomposition.
Yeah. Yeah,
Jesus
or if you're like
that's genius.
What's the guy's name for the Pogo the clown, the fat guy who killed all the young men after he fucked them?
Oh God, I guess.
Who? What?
Jeffrey Dahmer, wasn't it?
No, not well. Okay, yeah, Dahmer, but he was.
Dahmer
wasn't Pogo the clown.
One that was dressed up as a clown.
What was his name? He did all the art after he went to prison, and there was a big court case around whether or not he was able to profit from his art whilst he was in prison because, you know, you're in jail for killing people. And shit, what was that fucker's name? Big fat guy too.
Yeah, I don't even remember what his name was. I remember Pogo the Clown, but that's about it.
Someone in chat's gotta know. Far and I used to watch all these serial killer documentaries, and then we got sick of the bedroom detectives. And
yeah, and we ran out of like actual documentaries.
Yeah, after we had seen like 10 documentaries on Bar, what's his name?
Yeah, what it was a specific guy, or is it like the Born to Kill thing?
Oh no, it was on the specific John Wayne Gacy. Thank you, Alice. John Wayne Gacy was the guy's name. Yeah, so if you're John Wayne Gacy and you stuffed a bunch of young men's body parts into your fucking crawl space underneath your house because you're too stupid to get rid of the fucking bodies, you can walk around with a bacon mustache on and all you smell is delicious bacon. Not that I'm trying to assist serial killers or anything, of course.
God.
Well, just if you do get arrested for being an accessory, make sure you look really fucking smug.
Well,
right?
and that mustache will certainly help with the smugness. Okay, so here's a tiny home.
You can buy a tiny home.
You can buy a tiny home on Amazon. That's right.
40-foot tiny home.
Yeah.
Fully furnished tiny home,
Let's-
prefabricated.
look at it. It's just a shipping container. I think this is fucking brilliant. Look at this. It's got
No, that is pretty brilliant.
It's got windows, and you can look at the inside. Look at this. It's slick.
Wow.
You just truck it across the nation. Eve, look, you and Kayla could have on this on the back of a truck. You could be driving around the country. You got a microwave, wooden floors. I mean, this is fantastic.
I mean, is it powered by like a generator?
Now that's a good question. I'd have to actually ask.
That'd be that's my question. Like,
How
what about
does
the
it
plumbing?
run?
Because it's like, is there plumbing in there? Like, where's it getting the water? Is it like a water tank?
I don't know.
It can be a trailer,
To
right?
get rid of the waste, what happens is it's like airplane, you know, where it just goes whoosh, or like.
I'd be okay with dumping it
an
on the
airplane used to
highway.
do.
I don't care about the environment.
just leave shit everywhere.
Yeah, I actually think this is pretty fucking slick. And look at this from the other side. Oh, look,
I mean,
nice
I think
French
it's,
doors.
Like, I think it looks good too. It's just I would not. I would have this like permanently put somewhere. You know,
Ooh,
not
room for 4 people.
Trucked across the nation.
From the pod bigger.
Okay, you know what, Eve? You can sit there and say, "Oh, my current apartment is better than that." Stop playing. Yeah, but can you drive your current apartment around the country? Didn't think so.
I'm just more amazed you can buy this on Amazon.
I think this is fucking great. I think somebody's really fucking inventive here. This is a prefabricated trucking home. It looks better on the outside than it does on the inside.
Like, how much is
Or
that?
the other way around. Totally the other way around. I'm drunk. Ignore
Like,
that.
is there a price on this, or is it just like?
Not on that one, but there
you
is on
could.
the cylinder home.
Holy shit!
Isn't this cool?
8-person barrel sauna?
Isn't this fucking great? See, I would just use this as a home. I would just make this into a home.
You would just refit it as a home?
Yes, I would. For $7,600, I would.
That would be your hobbit hole?
Mm-hmm. And if you don't like where it is, just roll it somewhere else.
Just roll it somewhere. How would they deliver that to you? Like, is it like you have to put it together yourself, or is it like?
No, I think it comes on a truck
the
with
shipping
one of these
container.
things. Yeah, it
They
comes
fill it with
inside the
helium.
shipping container. It's
Then they fill it with helium and flunk it to you.
Oh my god! Hot air balloon it to you.
I love the barrel sauna that I would retro because it's only 7,600. It's all wood. I would I would totally turn this into like I'd claim that I was buying it as like a playhouse for like my nieces and nephews or something like that, but just keep it.
No, I would keep it as just a sauna, like, honestly. Like, if it worked, right? Like, let's assume it actually fucking works, for starters. Like, you know, that looks nice.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it, I would have it.
See, all you got to do is just make really good sure that you put some nice blockage down here, because if a strong wind comes along and you're sleeping in there, bad things might happen. Tornado comes along, you start rolling down the hill.
Waterproof.
Yeah.
Like...
Turns into a centrifuge for humans. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want that. Okay. And my final item.
The final item?
The final item for Amazon today, strange item. It's a dog dryer. A dog dryer. Look at this. Look at this. Put them in a bag.
Dryer.
Stick the hair dryer in there. Dog gets dry.
That looks like a torture device.
I know. What dog is going to sit still for this shit?
Yeah, no dog is going to sit still for that. They're just going to be freaking out like, oh god, what is happening?
Look at this lady. I'm going to be big in Hollywood. I'm going to be an actress. I'm starting out doing small ads. Here, stick this hair dryer into this bag that a dog's in. Okay.
Yeah,
you know,
no.
You know what the beauty of that is as well? Is that when you're done drying the dog, you could then take the hairdryer away and attach a vacuum cleaner and vacuum pack your dog.
Oh!
That's true.
Freezy
multi-purpose.
Uh-huh.
I'm an advertising genius. These people should hire me.
Right?
Yeah. Yes,
yeah,
it is a drug diet. Did people show up here to listen to me sober? I don't think they do. It's a bar. I made it a bar on purpose. That's what happens. It's a frog fryer. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah.
Let's not do that.
Oh. What are you scared, Sam?
As a frog, yes.
Oh, I see.
I'm not enjoying the threatening tone that you're employing that far. I'm not enjoying that at all.
Come on, Sam. I got this nice little pot of water for you here. You know, just heat up a little bit over time. It's fine.
Here's another dog dryer.
I'm reminded of you.
It's a high velocity pet dryer. Ooh, shit.
That looks like some heavy duty shit.
Yeah, look at the buttons and dials and switches. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Imagining you put a dog into it, and then when it's done, it just kind of, and gets fired out the.
I love that it's called a force dryer for dog. You will get dry, you fuck.
Right? You're gonna be dry when I say you're dry. Jesus Christ.
And why is this one called? Hold on. Second here. Load. My Pet Command. Look at that. It's got more buttons and dials. Holy shit.
What do the buttons all do? What is that designed to do?
It's like a modern washer dryer.
Holy shit. That thing is ready for action. I don't know what the action is, but it's ready.
It's combat ready.
Ooh, it extends to 7 feet.
Oh shit.
Dog.
What are you doing to that dog? My Pet Command.
She's installing the chips and the data needed to control the small army of dogs.
It looks like a really poorly designed neutering device, and this dog doesn't know what's about to happen.
Oh god, he's completely unprepared.
Yes. Highest power with the lowest noise.
Get out of there, dog.
Repurpose it as an air fryer.
Oh look, there's more dildos.
Oh god.
And it's pink. Get it, Sam? It's pink.
Why? No.
See?
I love it.
I love that the pickle's got a Lenny face.
That is still so gross.
I love it.
No, I hate it. This is disgusting.
Oh,
why did it have to be dill? Just
for
the
pun.
Shitty pun?
Yeah, it is for the shitty pun.
Just for the fun.
And let us not forget that dill is a delightful herb. It smells nice. Herb. Right.
Herb.
Yeah, herb.
I am conflicted because in my native tongue we don't pronounce the H. But then of course I speak English where we do. When we're civilized.
Oh shit, it glows in the dark. I didn't notice that.
Oh god.
Glow in the dark dildo?
Yeah.
No. No.
Hey, Sam, did you ever see that viral video of the girl in the Darth Vader mask dildoing herself with the light up lightsaber?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
I was just wondering. I asked Zelthor about that because he's a big Star Wars fan, right? I said, "Did you ever see the, you know?" And he goes, "I don't know. Do you have a URL? I'll be able to tell you if I did after."
He doesn't want to do that.
All right, Alan, have a good night. All right, let's do some gently exercise the dill into the dough, and voila, dildo. Harness the power of dill. Made in China.
Oh.
That's not good.
That's a seal of quality, I guess.
Yeah. And frankly, I don't know about this right here. Something concerning about the way that is shaped. Can't quite put my finger on it.
Everything. Everything.
All right, space news. We're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up with some space news. Mystery of Jupiter's powerful X-ray auras finally solved. The giant planet's auras aren't so different from those of Earth. Not so different.
No, apparently not.
No. Or like space news. So we're talking about some space news. We were talking about doing an
specifically go out of my way for the space news just to freak drunk laugh, but it hasn't worked.
Oh, it works. He shudders and cries himself to sleep after a Noir Bar resound where we cover space news because he feels tiny and insignificant in a giant nihilistic universe that doesn't care about his existence. Sweet. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, me too.
My job is done.
You guys have that in common? Oh, shit. Mysterious X-ray flares from Jupiter's auras suggest that the giant planet's northern lights may possess unexpected similarities to those of Earth. A new study finds auras, shimmering displays of radiance known as the northern or southern lights on Earth, are seen above the poles of a number of planets across the solar system. Those dancing lights are produced when energetic particles from the sun or other celestial bodies slam into the planet's magnetosphere, the area controlled by the world's magnetic field, and flown down by the magnetic field lines that collide with the molecules in the atmosphere. Jupiter's magnetic field is extremely strong, about 20,000 times more powerful than Earth's, and therefore the magnetosphere is extremely large.
Are you trying to speed read this?
Yes. If that alien magnetosphere were visible in the night sky, it would be a region several times the size of our own moon, called Luna. As such, Jupiter's auras are much more powerful than Earth's, releasing hundreds of gigawatts, not gigawatts, gigawatts. 1.21 gigawatts is only for a DeLorean, enough to briefly power all of human civilization.
We must colonize Jupiter.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. No, we need to colonize Luna first. Moonbase. Star cluster overrun with black holes may dissolve into space, study finds. In a few billion years, there may be no stars left in the Palomar 5 cluster. What are we going to do, Far?
I don't know, man.
We've only got a few billion years to appreciate the stars in the Palomar 5 cluster.
Where is the Palomar 5 cluster?
I don't fucking know. I don't.
Okay, so what you do is you head to Sagittarius, right? Okay, and then you take a left.
Oh, you've been there before, have you?
Yeah. I took some really strange acid in the 50s.
Oh, really?
How did
you? Have you been playing with my time machine? It has keys. How did you get in?
Polly, you realize how easy it is to make copies of said keys, right?
No, I bought this circular cylindrical key, so you couldn't do it. You can't copy those.
That's what you think.
As a frog with tiny rainbows, they're really useful.
Motherfuckers! All right, that's it. I'm putting a digital combo lock on the door. I put keys on there in the first place because Far came back and stole my fucking lease. And now I find out that people are going to the 50s to take acid? That thing's not a toy, you know.
But it's so fun.
Bastards.
It's not like we're doing lasting damage or anything.
Lasting damage. How do you know?
Because I go back and check.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
How else do
Go
you
back to the future.
That's right. And when we wake up and we've got fucking President Kamala, we'll know who to blame.
Sam?
Or worse, President Koala.
All hail koala.
Scientists analyze global globular clusters. Oh yeah, baby. How about let me get a peek at them globular clusters, huh? I don't know. I thought it sounded sexual. Maybe not. Okay, fuck, I've been drinking. Which are densely packed collections of ancient stars, roughly spherical in shape. As they should be. Huh? Yeah. They may contain up to millions of stars. The Milky Way possesses more than 150 globular clusters arranged in a nearly spherical halo around the galaxy. And there it is. Nearly spherical.
Huh.
Look at that. And they're sucking up stars because they're full of black holes.
Lovely.
Yeah. And because there's black holes out there that are sucking up stars, it allows people like Sam to continue to take random, wild-ass, baseless, evidenceless guesses as to the formation of the universe instead of appealing to much more simplistic explanations. See, it all works out.
That was an odd attack.
You really want to do this at the end of the show, Polly?
This may stem from a previous conversation we had a while back. I don't just...
I'm not going to indulge him, audience. Listeners, viewers, I'm not going to indulge him. Black holes are the past, the present, and future. Screw you, Polly.
And he says that's what you get for trusting foreigners. I know. Far gets an exemption because she's far, but you start trusting Vichyites and look what happens.
I am very much south of the fucking Vichy line. Thank you very much. The Parisians are a distinct entity.
Yeah, actually, I was surprised to find that out from you. I did not realize the status the Parisians had within France. It was interesting to hear.
Oh yeah, our esteem for them is somewhere between the height of the ground and a freshly deposited dog dirt. That's the level of esteem we have for them.
Oh, so it's like how we feel about the Eastern States. Got it.
Exactly. See, you get it, Far. You get it.
No offense. Jesus Christ.
The offense. Fuck the Parisians.
All right, there it is, boys and girls. We want to do a quick Noir Bar because I hadn't done one in a while. We're supposed to do one last night, but then the timing didn't work out because Far had to go and not learn how to drive a standard transmission car. All right.
Fuck off. You didn't even tell me.
Thank you, Manic, for the $5. And the refried cat girl explosion was just for you because Manic's awesome and didn't leave a message. But that's okay. That's fine. We're just happy that Manic's here. Manic's one of our longest time viewers, man. She was here from like very early comic book curation days or the first time we did Noir Bar. Remember like pre-Noir Bar when I was just doing Christmas streams and stuff during December for fun?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah. Manic was there even back then, I think. Jesus. I don't think Manic expected that. Wow. Just you haven't seen the refried cat girl explosion one yet? Oops. Yeah, I keep forgetting to turn off the AAA donations. And then once I'm live, I don't want to I can't do what Sinatra does, which is just kind of go like, okay, well, I'm just looking around here, doo-dee-doo-dee-doo, and that whole thing that he does where he fucks around on his computer, and somehow people are totally okay with it. Me, Chet gets angry right away. Drunk old people get angry at him right away.
Hey, fella.
I'm sorry about it.
Do you like Kern's bread?
Well, gee, I don't know. I guess.
You gotta be positive.
No, give the people what they want, Polly. They want all the pop-ups. 3 pop-ups. Screw it.
Yokado, thank you for the $10. Polly, tell Far East Coast is the best coast. Far. The East Coast is the best coast.
No, West Coast.
No, I live on the East Coast. It is.
No, it's fine to admit you're wrong.
Down on the West Coast, we gotta say it. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
I don't know. East Coast, isn't that where all the meth is coming from in Australia?
I'm not actually sure.
Because they're the only thing
I
that
decided to that played the whole thing.
It did.
Okay. Thank you, Gilcano, for the $10. And he says East Coast is best coast, which is wrong. Admit you're wrong. It's okay, I won't judge.
Nah, it's fine. Hold on here. What? I forget. Come on, do it. Do it. Stupid computer. You know what? I'm gonna buy, or pay for Streamlabs Prime, and I know I'm gonna ultimately end up being disappointed because it's gonna be, you know, no better than regular
Barely
Streamlabs.
anything.
Yeah. I talked to Sinatra about it, and he's got Streamlabs Prime, and he's like, it's kind of worth it. You get this little thing and that little thing, and it's okay if it's really not all that different. Then why did you even why do you bother paying for it? And he goes, oh, because I'm setting up slobs like Streamlabs OBS that I'm going to go through it, and I wanted to do all my merch through Streamlabs, and you have to go Prime to be able to do that effectively. And like, oh, so otherwise, if you are not doing those things and you're paying for Streamlab Prime, everything is still just as shitty. But, you know, chat, I know you don't know what I'm talking about unless you have Streamlabs, but it's like all the stuff behind the scenes, if you know what I mean, like the back end of Streamlabs is very poorly laid out. The user interface sucks. Far, back me up on this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like the one thing I was really shocked when I started using Streamlabs, right, was the fact that when you upload the donations, I don't know if anyone in chat knows this, but you can't organize it by the dollar amount.
No, you can't.
It is literally the order you uploaded it in.
Yep. And can't be changed.
Yeah, it can't be changed.
So, there we are. I finally made it over that screen. It took that long to do it because the UI at Streamlabs and in the back end of Streamlabs is that bad. The Noir Bar $5 is this. Jessica Alba rolling around and brown panties on a bed, smiling with a cigarette. Hell yeah. So there you go, Manic. There. Woo. Yeah, one of you guys got to remind me to turn the Noir Bar donations on before I go live. I keep forgetting.
I'll add that to my list of things.
Oh, and there is another thing that you can't do with Streamlabs. Why can't you have different
folders?
Yeah, different folders for things where you can turn a whole bunch off and then a whole bunch on. Imagine if you're like Razor Fist. The guy's got over 100 different fucking donations in there that he turns on and off and stuff for different streams. Can you imagine what it looks like back there?
Oh god, that has to be fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
To use.
Because the only thing you have is the ability to enable and disable them. That's it. And
thank you, man. Thank you, man, for the $10. And she also doesn't say anything, but that's fine. It speaks for itself.
Yeah. Eve says don't use slobs. It's awful. That's what I heard again and again. And then Gil Coddle's like, remember when Polly didn't have a Streamlabs? Pepperidge Farm remembers. No, I do remember when I didn't have a Streamlabs, and it's a great third-party service, but the things that I'm asking them to change are not heavy duty. You know what I'm saying? It's like they add all this stuff. There's constant updates. Every time you log in, it says, oh, we got this thing that's new, this thing that's new. But you know what they don't have that's new? A simple tab system at the top of the screen to be able to easily navigate to where you want to go. There, something like that. Who doesn't use fucking like tabs like on a browser where you've got multiple tabs across the top and then you can navigate between the various things that you want to see or along the side? They don't have anything like that. You have to scroll halfway down the screen and then in a different color, different font, or all of these different. Oh my god, nightmare! All right, I'm done complaining. I'm just drunk and bitching now. Yeah. All right,
fair enough.
All right, there it is. Okay, so I'd like to thank everybody for coming and hanging out. I would like to thank everybody who donated to the bartender. You know why? Because I'm poor, and time traveling is expensive. And when I say I'm poor, I'm not kidding. I really am. And so your donations are sincerely appreciated. It helps us keep the lights on, the doors open, and the candles lit, and that fire in the background full of wood, because wood's not cheap, even in 1942, because after all, it is wartime. I'd like to thank Sam and Far for keeping me company at the bar. You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
And
thank you for your donation, everyone.
Yeah. So we will see you next time. And if you are listening in the future, hello from the past. Please feel free to comment below. It helps us in the algorithm. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so on your way out. And as we always say, about this time, you don't have to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. So we'll see you again next time. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye. Don't buy the dill shit.
All right, so.